What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of AC Designs and Garage. Today is paint day on the 1960 Chevrolet Impala. We're doing the quarter pounds and door jambs. I wanted to shoot a video today for you guys showing you how to do complex panel, because if you ever seen this 59 or 60 Impala, the quarter pounds roll all weird. Kind of tricky to shoot sometimes, so we're going to get into it. So let's get in the booth. All right, guys, it's getting excited now. We got the white stripe on the side taped up. It's already cleared and been wet sanded with 600. So what I'm basically going to do is we're going to come in here and put 2 good coats of sealer on it, and put probably 3 coats of red's what we've been putting on the car. Then I'm going to peel this tape off. We're just going to check it, make sure no bleed throughs, wipe her down real quick, make sure she ain't got no dust or anything on her. Then we're just going to clear the whole car. But what I was talking about is complex panels. If you can see here, your gun control is really easy to get runs and stuff down in here. So I'm going to show you how to paint complex shapes and stuff, because these things are kind of funky. They look really cool, but we're going to finish getting the bottom side taped up, and when I bring y'all back in here, it'll be sealed and we'll get ready to start spurting red. So let's get at it. Alright, guys, we got 2 coats of sealer put on them, coming over tacking everything. Make sure when you're tacking this stuff that you tack all around here, because I pulled up a whole lot of overspray and stuff on the paper and stuff. So make sure you tack real good around your paper everywhere it's taped up and stuff. But she's looking pretty good. Got a good 2 coats on her. She laid down good. So next we're gonna come in here with the red. Like I said, this in here is fun to spray, because this, you get all kind of weird angles. But I'm gonna show you how I do it in here, and we'll try not to get no more runs than we have to. Nah, we should be good on it. We're gonna get her all tacked down and get ready to start spraying some of that Roman red. I'm gonna be spraying at about 20, I'd say 28 psi. I'm using the Wacom Slim Combat with a 1.3 tip spray gun on it. We'll go out here, we're gonna mix it up real quick and turn this thing red. Pull the white stripe off, make sure we ain't got no bleeders in there, and tack her off and start clearing. Alright, guys, we'll set the gun up real quick. We are at, there we can see, right now we're at 28.6 psi. It's hard to see on this, there's so much light in here. Now we're going to set our pattern here. See how our pattern is. We're going to do it, what you do is you set it up at about 8 inches from the tip to the thing, so that's not where you need to spray at. It's a Wacom Slim Combat 1.3. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I'm going to attack this. I'm going to do it up like that, then down like that. Now let's do this, maybe we can do this, maybe it'll be easier. Yeah, that'll work. That seems to work pretty good there. I'll do it right down the middle to show you guys for this first coat. Now the next coats, when we do our next 2 coats, I'm not going to do this blotchy stuff like this. I'm going to try to do everything good and even. But so what we're going to do is we'll take the gun and clock it, and that's going to put it spraying at this angle here. So try to get the middle. That worked pretty good. I can try that. Then when we come up here, we'll just tilt the gun back up. That's how we're going to attack it. So I'm going to put you guys back here on the stand and let y'all watch me spray this. It's kind of hard to spray and use this too. So yeah, we'll get to the top of the wing. What the heck. Let me get my respirator on. Yes, sir. Alright guys, that's the quick demo. And y'all can watch how I do. I'll get this half here and then I'll show you how to do the rest of it. Alright guys, fixing to jump up under the rockers real quick. The rockers are very important. A lot of people don't. They just kind of bend down and kind of shoot at them. Bad thing is, if you ever get under this car, put it on a lift, you don't want to look under there and see primer or sealer stripes on the rocker. So I'm going to show you how I lay down. You got to get down in the floor, get up under it, and just shoot it. It's not fun, but hey, I'm getting paid to lay down on the job, so we're going to get it. Here we go. That's it, guys. Just do that 2 more times. The color's showing up weird in here. Let me bump her down just a. Yeah, well, showing up a lot more orange than it is. Guess because these lights. Yeah, that's it. Make sure you do your rockers every coat like that because you don't want to miss it. Get it up on the lift and look under it and see stripies and junk. So first coat's finished. I'm gonna go around and see if there's any little ones. I saw one when I was walking out to fill my cup up. Right here. Get down in where your weather seal and stuff goes. All right, we're just gonna walk around, see if there's any light spots. That's coat 1. Oh, found some. So far, everything's looking good. I'm gonna let this tack for probably 10-15 minutes and come back and we'll tack it, use tack rag, tack it off. This hole up there is gonna be a pain to get. But pretty good. Like I said, we'll get her tack ragged off, do 2 more coats, and we yank out the tape off the white stripe, check it, tack it 1 more good time, then we'll start putting about 3 coats of clear on her. Alright guys, make sure to tack between every coat because this overspray build up, when you start blowing your clearance stuff, it'll just get this old nasty dry spray texture. So between every coat, we're going to tack it. You'll be surprised what kind of overspray comes off this thing. I always take my tack cloths, just undo them like this, and ball them up in my hand. Not bad. I'm trying to cut my pressure down a little bit. We done it at 28.5 or whatever it is. Where you're going to have your most overspray is going to be in valleys like this and stuff. That's where it's going to be at. So make sure you get it all like that. Guys, we got 2 coats on right now. I'm fixing to tack it off, and I've got one more coat. I like to do kind of a little heavier than a drop coat just to make sure we got good even color. I don't want to have like little small spots and nooks and crannies that maybe just a tick light. Right now we're at full coverage. It's fully covered. I looked over it, but this is kind of like my safety coat I like to put, so I usually do 2 coats plus 1 usually, or just until I get up to coverage and then do 1 light coat on it. But look at it. Looking good. It's a lot of car, man. Can't wait to shoot that clear on. These little wing things are going to really accent, but I'll tell you right now, I might get a run on it, but hey, ain't nothing wrong with runs. Runs don't rust. Plus, I wet sand and everything out. Anyways, so we get it spun around, let y'all see it. Alright, guys, there she is. Looking pretty good. Them wings gonna look killer. Base laid down nice. That's that X Prime I get from my buddy Kenneth. Stuff lays down good. It covers really good too, especially for red. Got the jams. I like to do the jams with the doors off like this because all this will be slick. There won't be no dry spray like if you have the doors on. We're gonna paint the doors next week, but I'm probably not gonna film that unless one of you guys decide y'all want to see it. I'm here for you guys, so if you want to see me spraying that, we can do it, or we'll get back to some more welding content. But we'll be doing some cutting and buffing content for long, so make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want to learn how to color sand and buff, because there's going to be a lot of it here. There's a lot of trips around this car, guys. All right, now I've done the final tack. See everything looking good. Now we get to pull the stripe off. I hope it didn't bleed through. It shouldn't have. I used a final 3M fine line, and then I covered the rest of the tape. So we're gonna get this untaped real quick, and you're gonna see that cool ermine white stripe. I'm gonna do one more tack in case it flakes any base off or anything like that when we pull it off, and we're gonna get putting that shiny wet on there. That stuff's gonna be dripping. I hope it ain't dripping, but it might. Never know. And don't let people think when they paint, nobody ever runs anything, because I run stuff every now and then. Hey, it's all right. If a run is a whole lot better than dry spots, so remember that, because you can fix a run easy. Dry spots, kind of hard to fix. But anywho's, we're going to get this stripe ripped off, and we're going to get to making this thing shiny. Alright guys, remember, don't just rip this stuff off. I'm going to pull it off slow. When we put this on here, it's been painted for a week, but you take the tape and you rip it off, stick it to your shirt just to get some lint so it's not as sticky, because you just don't want to rip this stuff off at this point anyway. piece of stainless about that wide and that wide, so you really only see about this much of it. And then I think it gets a spear up here that goes out, and then I think the word Impala goes right here. But we'll get back here. I got a couple. I don't know if the camera's not showing it up a little bit. I'm gonna come back and get a little bit of 600 and come right here and get this off where it bled just a little bit. Sometimes you can take some wax and grease and wipe it and get a little overspray off, but we'll see. However we need to do it. It's not bad. All right, guys, right, where'd it go? Right here, you can see it built up. We're gonna take this and cut it and just wipe it off. All right, guys, we got all the tape pulled off the sides. Never mind why it's bright. Got some good crisp lines on there. Like I said, it gets covered up in trim. One thing I'm gonna warn you guys about when you do this, anytime you do a two-tone that has a hard edge, don't be surprised if I don't have a run right here, because this stuff works like a gutter on your house. When you're clearing and everything, you do everything just right, but it'll just kind of build up on this line, and then it just kind of decides to come off here, put an icicle every now and then. But all that looks pretty good. We'll start clearing, but yeah, anytime you two-tone anything, just be careful with this line. You may get a little drippy drip on there, because it'll hang. Any sharp edges, it likes to hang on stuff like that, and then all of a sudden just bleh, right there, run down it. But I'll show you, if it runs, I'll show you how to fix it. Ain't no problem to fix it. All right, guys, we're gonna be shooting this at that 28 point, what is that anyway? 28.6 is what we're gonna shoot this at. Same thing, 1.3 tip. Basically the same setup. We're gonna do a medium wet coat on it, let that tack, and I'll show you how I like to check with that. You don't want to come back too quick with it, because you can get solvent pops if you trap the solvent, so you want the gas off pretty good. Usually 15-20 minutes in between coats, and I'll show you how you just come over here to the tape, take your finger and stick to it. You don't want it stringing or anything like that. You want it to basically feel like the backside of a piece of tape or something. So last time you're gonna see her flat and nasty, she's gonna be shiny honey for long. So here we go. I'm gonna show you guys spraying just a little bit of it up close. I don't want to get this junk all over my phone, but I'll show you a couple little passes on it, then we'll stick it back, throw it on that hyperlapse, make it look like I painted this thing in 2 seconds. Here we go. Alright guys, I'm gonna set you up on the tripod over here and get at it. Alright guys, that's coat one down. We're getting ready to go back. Like I was telling you, find you a piece of it's sticky, kind of like the backside of tape is. It's not stringy or nothing. So this is ready to go. Check that out. Boy, that thing looking sweet. Yeah, looking good. I'm gonna come put my second coat, hyperlapse that, and then I'll come show it to you when we're done. Let's get suited up. Guys, there she is. The actually body of the car is finished. Last week we shot the roof on it. You can go back and watch all these videos. I put it in a playlist under 1960 Impala, and got a playlist on how to paint your car at home and stuff. And yes, a lot of people don't believe it. This is a home built booth. My buddy Jerry did a bang up job on it. This is plywood. If you can see real close, you can still see the knots in it. Some plywood 2x4s. He skimmed the whole inside of it with sheetrock putty, sanded it, and painted it white. I mean, it has a squirrel cage type fan on the outside that draws out. Right here is the exhaust. These are the intake. He's got a pretty cool heat pump setup, so it is conditioned air, and that's one benefit to it. But guys, you can paint stuff like this at your house. I mean, a booth just helps keep down on trash. I've painted cars outside and done a good job, and I painted them in booths and got horrible. It's just a lot of it's on how you drag your hose around and stuff like that. But anyways, enough jabbering. Let's just check out this beautiful 1960 Impala, Buddy Freddy's car, 4-speed, 348 3-deuce car. Yeah, check her out. Laid down pretty slick. DCU 2002 clear, X Prime Roman red paint, ermine white, and with the X Prime laid down real nice. Whoop, we got a sag. I told y'all I'm gonna have one on that hard edge. There's a couple of them, but not too bad. Let's see if we got one in my area. I thought I was gonna have one down on that bottom. Nah, ain't nothing down there. I told you I get runs. I'm gonna show y'all stuff. I ain't gonna hide it and act like I don't get none of that stuff. Check it out. Body work looks good. We put full quarters. We've cut this car all to pieces, but she's gonna be nice. Boy, I can't wait to get her together outside in the sunshine. There she is, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this little series. Like I said, if you want to see shooting the fenders and the doors and stuff, I can show that next week. If not, we're gonna skip it and I'll just show you after it gets put together. We'll put the hood and fenders and doors and all that stuff on it, and then we'll start cutting and buffing, all that stuff. We'll start this car. I've got 3 coats, plenty of material and stuff on it. So start on this car probably 800. We'll block it, go all the way up to 3,000 on the DA. Cut and buff with the Rupes buffer. Make it like glass. Oh, that's that wet clear. Hope you guys enjoyed this a little bit. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Help grow the channel. And remember, Be kind to one another. Jesus loves you, so do we. God bless. We go.